Both teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. And we're underway. Giannis making a statement with that block. Going for the dunk. George scores with a dunk. A wide open three. 3 points off the board. And they take the lead. To the paint, George with an effortless dunk. That player gives them the lead. Giannis on the drive with the posterizer. Another lead change in this heated game. Watch out for the dunk. Durant throws the hammer down. A big basket. They got the lead. A clever fake. The defender cannot keep up. Wide open for a three. No good from the three-point line. Bad shot selection right there. Not a smart play. Uncontested three-pointer, Curry. That's just way too easy. And they're back on top. That's a clean block. An open mid-range. Curry knocks it down. Giannis forced KD to a stop. A clever pass. Goes straight for a three-pointer. George makes a tough three. A chance to end the game. The defender is shaking off on that one. Can't step. That shot was contested. This is a learning experience. I'm sure they'll come back stronger next time. The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Time for the tip-off. Gains the first possession. Capella elevates straight up. Capella with the heavy slam. Some tight defense here. Rises up. LaVine with the rack attack. We're back to even now. Great defense. Pump fakes. Capella forces the dunk on that one. Blows by the D. A wide open shot. Missed it. Forces the dunk on that one. That's some solid defense. Oh my goodness, what a move. Pulls up from mid-range. LaVine hits it. Create space with the crossover. Fakes the shot. Elevates. Just casually drops it in. Open look. Off the mark on that one. Watch out for the dunk. An explosive finish at the rim. Gets a good look. I can't believe that shot didn't go in. Shoots with conviction. Defense was all over. Gets a good look. Secures the two-pointer. They can seal the deal right here. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. That's a deep three. You won't be making that shot every day. That's too far out. That's to be expected. A good look for three. Why did Capella go for that three? The Capella block. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish. The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Mebo TV. We'll start with a jump ball. Pulls up from mid-range. Doncic sinks the basket. The defender is shaking off on that one. Allen coming in strong to the paint. Goes up for the layup. Not much time left now. A tough three-pointer. That was not a good chance. A tough shot. The defense was all over that shot. Rises up. Giannis scores with a dunk. Pump fakes. Time is running out. Quickly takes it to the rim. Doncic lays it in. Now that's too easy. And we're all tied up. Going for the dunk. Throws the hammer down. Dream shake from Jokic. Shoots from right under the rim. Jokic just walks in and adds 2 to the scoreboard. The game is tied. Oh my goodness, what a move. Open look. Durant, shot is good. The defender cannot keep up. An open three on the way. Drains the three-pointer. They've turned the tables. Create space with the crossover. An open mid-range. Knocks it down. They pull one back. A long-range three-pointer. And this one is in the books. Hope they'll use this loss as motivation for the next game. Both teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. Wins the opening tip. Just denies the shot. That's a nice dish. Launches a quick shot. The touch isn't quite there today. Excellent pass. No hesitation for that shot. Nowinski sinks the basket. Elevates. He did not just miss that. Blows by the D. Clodman blocks the shot. Fires away. Whew, missed an opportunity there. Fires one off. Some tough luck there on the three. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Nurkic with the rack attack. The defender is shaking off on that one. With a big-time block. Fakes the shot. Nurkic with the big rejection. Great defense to force a shot clock violation. A good look for three. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Launches on top of defense. A missed attempt from three. No. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Uncontested three-pointer. Nowinski. What a beautiful three. Create space with the crossover. Kind of forced that one. KD is just too hard to stop. A chance to end the game. A wide open three, and that's it. The game is over. They couldn't get it done this time, but they'll bounce back. The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Mebo TV. Okay, now, the opening tip. And we're underway. Attacking the basket. George makes an easy basket. A failed drive attempt. An open three on the way. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. The defender cannot keep up. The ball is stopped. A wide open shot. Secures the two-pointer. Oh my goodness, what a move. Lewinsky with the block. Blows by the D. Pulls up from mid-range. A two-pointer. Won't go. Wide open for a three. Defenders are going to have a hard time now. That's a quick release. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Fires away. The shot bounces off the rim. Uncontested three-pointer. Knocks down the three. A difficult mid-range shot. Sinks it in. How did that one go in? The defender is shaking off on that one. A clever fake. Cannot shake off the defender. Fires away. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Glass snatches on. Open look. And that's the final buzzer. And there it is. A big win for them. The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Time for the tip-off. Wins the opening tip. A successful contest by the defender. A forced shot and missed. A wide open three. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Cannot shake off the defender. An open mid-range. Durant hits it. Gets a good look. Shot is good. Blows by the D. Great defense. A fadeaway jumper. Olajuwon sinks the basket. Jokic setting the pick. Goes up with strength. Jokic nails the two-pointer. Westbrook sends it away. Jokic with the assist. A wide open shot. Shot is good. Pump fakes. Pulls up from mid-range. Durant knocks it down. They can seal the deal right here. from Jokic. Driving for a layup, and that's it. The game is over. It's a disappointing loss, but they'll learn from this and try harder next time. The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Mebo TV. We'll start with a jump ball. Gets a good look. Tatum hits it. Create space with the Tatum with a big-time block. Open look. Secures the two-pointer. It's a brand new ball game from now. No hesitation for that shot. Missed the open shot. A failed drive attempt. Zion running the pick and roll. George with the heavy slam. Some tight defense here. To the paint, an explosive finish at the rim. We're back to even now. That's some solid defense. A contested shot. Whoa, great D. An open mid-range. Durant, shot is good. Elevates. Zion finishes with a commanding slam. Going for the dunk. George with an effortless dunk. Force the opponent to stop. Zion with an unstoppable dunk. Zion just casually drops it in. We got ourselves a tie. Oh my goodness, what a move. Watch out for the dunk. George with the heavy slam. Fakes the shot. Just too quick for the defense. Shot clock about to expire. A clever fake. To the paint with the right attack. The game is all tied up. A chance to end the game. Tight defense right there. Kind of forced that one. And that concludes our game. And they come away with the W. The players are warming up. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. What an incredible assist. A good look for three. Nowinski drains the three-pointer. That shot was contested. Nice D on that play. Setting a screen. An open three on the way. Shot clock winding down. Gasol. What a beautiful three. Cannot shake off the defender. Nowinski blocks the shot. The shot is contested. That's a bad shot. Bad shot selection right there. A forced shot and missed. He's so crafty with the ball. Goes up for the layup. Murray buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. Fakes it, didn't shoot. A wide open shot. Durant sinks the basket. They can seal the deal right here. Gasol sets a solid screen. Wide open for a three. And this one is in the books. Hope they'll use this loss as motivation for the next game. Both teams are ready to go. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. A good look for three. Wade, that's just way too easy. With the block. Wide open for a three. The shot bounces off the rim. Wade just denies the shot. Wade, that's a clean block. Shot clock about to expire. Capella, perfect timing on that block. And it's a shot clock violation. The defender cannot tears it away. Fires one off, knocks down the three. and we're all tied up. Oh my goodness, what a move. An open mid-range, knocks it down. Blows by the D. Rises up. Jared Jackson Jr. Pure dominance on display right there. The defender is shaking off on that one. Wade lays it up and in. Watch out for the dunk. George with an effortless dunk. Create space with the crossover. Gets a good look. They're struggling on the offensive end. Oh, Giannis with those long arms. An open three on the way. Wade, defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Elevates. Jared Jackson Jr. throws the hammer down. Some tight defense here. Capella with the screen. A successful contest by the defender. Nice D on that play. Going for the dunk. George throws down a ferocious slam. And they take the lead. Open look. Wade hits it. A big basket. They got the lead. The defender cannot keep up. A tough three-pointer. Better slow it down now. To the paint. Jared Jackson Jr. just casually drops it in. That is coming in strong to the paint. A failed drive attempt. Uncontested three-pointer. The touch isn't quite there today. Rises up. Scores with a dunk. Wade with the big rejection. The ball is stopped. Create space with the crossover. We got ourselves a tight ball game. Time. Oh, Giannis with those long arms. Great defense. Pump fakes. Watch out for the dunk. Capella, an explosive finish at the rim. The defender is shaking off on that one. Shoots with conviction. George hits it despite being heavily guarded. Cut down. 4, 3, 2. A wide open 3, 1. And that's it. The game is over. They couldn't get it done this time, but they'll bounce back.